Hi, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles in a reading, okay? So, how excited can you get?
I think we're just gonna win, Sneak. Ace from space, you beauty! Yes!
And it is over. It's a force.
That's an illustration of how excited I used to get when I saw the Ace of Pentacles. I loved that card. And when I was beginning to learn tarot, I associated it with a definite yes and complete success, and if all my dreams were going to come true, and didn't quite pan out for me like that. And now, of course, with time has come some wisdom, and I just want to share a couple of things about this card. It is powerful in the way of potential. That's what I think. A couple of years ago, I had a very vivid dream about this card. I had a very futuristic phone, so maybe the future has got something to do with this as well, this ace. And the caller ID on it said Ace of Pentacles, so I was excited. I thought, oh, the Ace of Pentacles is phoning me. I've got to know. I've got to pick up. And it was a recorded message from one of those PPI companies. Now, I'm sure people in the UK are familiar with PPI, but in case you're not, it stands for Payment Protection Insurance. Many years ago, people took out loans and mortgages, and they got this extra sort of bit of insurance that they paid on top of their repayment every month. And years later, it turns out that it was deemed unlawful, and lots of companies popped up from nowhere where you could give them your details and they would get this PPI money back for you. And banks have put aside millions of pounds, but you had to go through a process, and there were caveats and things like that. So not everybody got the money back, but a lot of people did. So it wasn't a guarantee just going through the process that you would get some dough, but for a lot of people they did. And I think looking back now, that was a brilliant way to demonstrate the power of that ace. It isn't a guarantee, but if you do all the right things, say all the right words, and do what's required, then that coin can be yours. And it also looks like a seed as well. So you have that seed, and then how you tend for it, how you grow it, will bring you results or not. This is my first video ever to YouTube that I'm going to post. This is like an Ace of Pentacles moment, because this might be the only video that I ever record, and I might just forget about it and do other things, or I might carry on, so this is another way of seeing the Ace of Pentacles. This is like the beginning stages. Have a look at the card, yeah, and just imagine that this is your view from your bedroom window. That's your garden and your little hedge at the bottom with a little gate going through to the outside world. And so for some people, if there are other people involved in your question that you've asked, if you've drawn the Ace of Pentacles, if there's somebody else apart from yourself that you have to rely on, if they saw a cloud with a big hand with a massive coin in it, they might freak out and think, oh, this is incredible. This is something, well, not super, well, it is supernatural. Oh my God, they could freak out, and they might have to go away and sort of think about things, or they might get scared and think, oh, I can't do this, is too much, this is too much. And for some people it's just too much for them to sort of shoot for. And for other people, if they take it, step by step, then they'll get where they want to be. And I think this is very indicative of the Ace of Pentacles. So really, it's up to you what you do, but you have a beginning point. And for some people, they'll take that coin and they'll take it right the way through the scenario. For other people or other situations, say you want to go and join a club, and you sort of you've never been there before, and there's all these people there that you're not sure how it will go. Well, this says give it a try. It'll be okay. It won't be terrible or anything. But whether it leads on to, you know, you staying and becoming an expert, whatever it is, say you go line dancing or something like that, you might go on to think, no, it's not for me, but you tried. That's the ace, you know. Or you could go really love it, go every week, and you know, become involved in the club and start running it and get on the committee and, you know, be pivotal to the process. I think that's a lot to do with the power of the ace. It can mean something really great and long lasting, or it might turn out to be, yeah, it was okay, I gave it a whirl, but not something that I'm going to take long term, but I'm glad I tried.